Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're off from Baltimore. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, Henry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. It's Henry on the counter. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Working quickly here. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. They motion Bateman over right. Jackson now, third and long. This one falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kit, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Fourth down, here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. It's Hopkins over the middle. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Right back to Watson. This is Cox. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. This is our last play of the quarter. First down, here's Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. That's the end of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on 2nd down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on 3rd. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. First and 10, here's Jackson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
QB keeping it here, the 2nd down option. Hit some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Jackson looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Taking a chance to the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Oh no, ball's loose in the end zone. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Lamar on the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him and ends with a touchdown. Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for two. Caught at the one. And he gets in for two. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. On now is McManus to kick this away. LaJonte Wester to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Blitz coming here, Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared, they were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side.
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Thrown on 1st down. Love. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it inside the 10. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for two. Love's going to throw for two. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Wester on the return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. And the pack gets home. They drop him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Lamar now from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
4th and forever coming up. They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. We've set it downs for them from the 31. Now Love on the play fake. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Willis on the design run. It's inside the 10, and he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers will add to their lead at the end of the half. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten up. He lost the football. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Throwing on 1st down, Willis. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. McManus sends it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And they bring him down around the 34.
So few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Shotgun snap now to Willis. Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown.